Hello, and welcome to Ago Game. I'm your host, Old Man Kobayashi, and today we are looking at the Cinematic Renderer mod by Lemmy. As you may know, I run a YouTube channel, and if you don't know, welcome to my YouTube channel. So oftentimes after I finish building something, a new area, a park, cargo ports for trains and or boats, etc., I like to take a nice cinematic shot of it. Now, the way that this works usually is I use the inbuilt cinematic camera that comes with City Skylines 2, and then I just record it with OBS like I do with all of my other footage. Unfortunately, sometimes this doesn't actually look very good. When I set up the shots, they actually look, mostly okay, but as soon as I start running OBS, the resources that OBS uses causes the recordings to stutter, and it just doesn't look very good. So just recently I discovered this mod, this cinematic rendering mod by Lemmy. What it does is it takes control of the recording and renders each frame one by one instead of in real time, and then records it for itself. And what you're looking at now is the results of the cinematic rendering mod, and it looks really nice. So let me show you a comparison of how things look between the way I used to do things and the way I'm going to be doing things from now on. This first example is just the regular cinematic camera. It's recorded and played back at 30 frames per second. You can see how the video card struggles a little bit. You get stuttering, and it's just really not very smooth. So what I've been doing is making the scene much longer. Instead of 16 seconds, I made it 72 seconds. And then I play it back at 4 times the speed, so it goes back to 16 seconds long. This helps to smooth out the video and eliminates some of the stuttering. As you can see, with the right scene, it looks pretty good. And finally, this is the Cinematic Renderer mod. Look at how smooth this is. Now, this isn't a very difficult scene. With even more difficult scenes, you can see how well the Cinematic Renderer mod works. So nice. There are a few things to know about using this program. One, if you have a very difficult scene with a lot of stuff in it, it takes a really long time to render, just like you would if you had a 3D modeling program or something. The more information that is there, the longer it takes to go through it to get a nice smooth video from it. Second, it only records in MP4 format. This works if you're going to drop it straight into YouTube or if you use editing software like Blender. However, I found that the free version of DaVinci Resolve will not accept that. That problem can be solved though by using software like Handbrake to convert the file to MKV. Your results will also vary on how well you know how to use the cinematic camera. If you know how to change the settings to get really nice lighting and depth of field, etc., then this will work better for you than if you don't. I've just used the basic stock settings and it still looks really nice. One other thing, because I'm a bit of an overthinker, I spent a bunch of time looking for directions on how to use this and I just couldn't find them. And that's because there are no directions. As soon as you have this mod installed, it just takes over from the cinematic camera. As soon as you press play, it starts running. The easiest way to get this is from the Thunderstore. It's also available on Github as well as a couple of other mod websites. I'll put some links in the description. I would like to say thank you to Lemmy for making this mod. It's easy to use and looks great. As always, thank you for watching the video. I hope it was interesting and helpful. I have been your host, Old Man Kobayashi, and this has been Ago Game.